everyone for some more of my Leeds United career mode for FIFA 19. And this will be the Season 2 finale, as I'll be playing the final game of the season against Brighton. And after that I'll show you the Premier League table and I'll show you the squad report and all that fun stuff. But before we get into the Brighton game, just get into the games that I simmed. And I start off with a loss against Wolves at Molineux 2-1. Then I hosted Newcastle and I beat them 2-1. Then I went to Anfield and lost to Liverpool 1-0, which really isn't all that bad of a result. And I was expecting to lose at Newcastle at home, but thankfully I didn't. But yeah, my final game of the season will be at Ellen Road against Brighton and Hove Albion. And to mark off this occasion, I'm going to do something that I really haven't done before. And I'll show you guys here pretty soon. Keep their home kits on. Yeah, I think the kits are going to clash, but I'll leave those green kits on. But take a look at this starting 11 that I'm going to have on here. I'm going to give my young guys, since I really have nothing to play for, I'm going to give my young guys a chance to really shine. As you can see up front, I have Jonathan David, which wasn't a member of my youth academy, but anyway, I have Anderson on the left, and I have Vandermeer on the right, which I recently signed him. Another one I recently signed is Van der Beijs. I have him as center attacking mid. And my center midfielder pairing of Brain and Carlson. Brain from Holland, I believe, and Carlson, of course, from Sweden. And Leif Davis will get a start at left back, and Vanaken will be in the center back spot alongside Jan Eriksson. And of course, Patrick Janssen is on right back. And I signed a free agent goalkeeper, Dennis de Bruges. You may remember him from my Veracruz career mode. And the reason why I signed him is because Unai Simon actually got injured before the Wolves game. He's going to be out for 8 weeks, so he's going to be done for the rest of the season, unfortunately. And I had no backup goalkeeper whatsoever. Bailey Peacock Farrell was my only goalkeeper that I had, and I had to sign someone in case he got injured too, but I'm deciding to give de Bruges a start alongside most of my youth academy players. But without further ado, let's take this victory lap with our young guns. Let's see what these kids have. See Frederick Anderson, my highest rated player on the pitch today. Yeah, this game pretty much means nothing right now. I'm pretty much going to see my youth players and see how good they are. We get to see what Brighton looks like at the end of the season too. I don't know where they're at in the table. Well, we know that they're not in the top 10. Liverpool's 12 points behind me. I have a 29-3-5 record. Hopefully I'll go with for my 30th win here. Once again, you see my starting 11. Yeah, Jonathan David and Dennis de Bruges are the only ones that are actual players in real life. Everybody else I grew from a youth academy. Matt Ryan is in goal for Brighton Hove Albion. That's pretty much the same back four. And that's pretty much the same team. I'm trying to see on the bench. Looks like they really didn't sign anybody. Okay, ooh, Van der Beijs almost with the steal there. Brain with the ball. Let's see what Vandermeer has. Ooh, nice dribble by Vandermeer. Okay, nice cross. Nice finish by Anderson. That all started with a nice dribble past the Brighton defender by Vandermeer. And of course I have players like Robin Berklin and Christoph Chibani and that's out on loan that are youth academy prospects that I do plan on giving some more game time here. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Anderson did not make his run there. Okay, Vandermeer, can he score? Oh, ooh! Now there's another corner. David whips it in. Eriksson tries to get his head on it. Vandermeer passing it to Brain. Brain passing it to Jansen, and Jansen gets on the score sheet. I tell you what, my young team is working their guts out in this game. Okay, nice steal. Who was that? I think it was Van de Beek with the steal. Okay, Jonathan David, can he get a head on it? Yes, he can. Oh, that was out. Okay, Bruyne with his nice steal. Jansen passing it to Carlson. Passing it to Bruyne. Bruyne trying to pass it through. Oh, come on, Carlson. Yeah, you can tell these are young players. They're very inexperienced right now. How is he not getting the ball? Okay, Bruyne with the pass. Van de Beek passing to David. David passing it to Eriksson. Carlson. Oh, not a good pass. Yeah, the passing needs some work done with it. They're not really good passers. But Bruyne passing it to Vandermeer. Vandermeer looks promising. Okay, oh. Anderson, why did you back off there? Okay, I end up winning the corner. I mean, the throw-in, rather. Van de Beek. Oh, and he gets an assist. Jonathan David heads it home. Yeah, a lot of these guys I'm going to end up having and sending out on loan next season, so they can get some experience. But yeah, I had enough Youth Academy players graduated to the senior squad. I just wanted to, since this is a throwaway game, to see what they're like. I mean, this absolutely means nothing in terms of final table. Okay, Anderson, I see you. Nice. Yeah, Frederick Anderson, my highest rated player at a 77 rating. Patrick Jansen, my second highest rated with 76 rated, alongside Marco Vanaken. Okay, keep that in. Leif Davis, passing it to, I think that's Hans Eriksson. Vanaken, of course we all know who he is. Vandermeer tried to dribble past the Brighton player, but he couldn't. Tried to dribble past Izquierdo. Okay, Van de Beek, let's see. Oh, nice dribble! Okay, Van de Beek, can you score for me? Van de Beek, yes you can! I just like that name. I wonder what his first name is. I didn't catch what his first name was, but yeah, that's a pretty cool name. Okay, Jonathan David trying to outmuscle the Brighton player there, which he still does. Van de Beek, can you get another goal? No, he can't. Okay, Van de Beek. Oh, trying to dribble past. Had a chance at a second goal there. Okay, Vandermeer. Okay, Jonathan David. Okay. Jonathan. Oh, come on. My guys are having trouble dribbling past the defenders here. Van de Beek, can you score again? Yes, you can. He's starting to make some good runs. Okay, passing it to Vandermeer. Vandermeer, can you dribble past Bernardo? Yes, you can. Vandermeer is already getting tired. Okay, Jonathan David, he's offside. Okay, I gotta see how many of my guys are pooped. Now, I'm actually gonna let them play a little bit more since they're younger now, but when their stamina goes down to 0, then I'll think about making some subs. Okay. Very young team out there. Who is that? That's Vandermeer. Been very good for me so far. Okay, let's see. Liverpool's beating Chelsea. Spurs and Watford are tied. I don't even know why I'm looking at this because the table's pretty much set. All three relegated teams, we know that they are Cardiff, Bournemouth, and Blackburn, which, crap, you guys didn't know. Well, spoiler alert, those are the three relegated teams, Cardiff, Blackburn, and Bournemouth, so we won't be seeing them next season. But my guys are actually in pretty decent stamina right now. Patrick Anderson. Normally I have him as center attacking mid, but I have him as a left winger in this game. That way I can give Van der Beek a good look. And Vandermeer scores his first goal. Yeah, I want to try to hold off as long as I can before I make any substitutions. Can Jonathan David add to the... Yes, he can. Starting to turn into a routine game. Okay, nice. Yeah, there's a few standouts so far. Van der Beek, Vandermeer. Leif Davis is actually pretty good at left back. De Bruyne making things happen in center midfielder. At center midfield, rather. Okay, that's a throw-in for me. What's going on? Okay, Davis passing it to Anderson. Anderson, okay. Jan Carlson, screw it. Let's see what your long shot's like. Oh, how unlucky is that? Oh, that's... Yeah, we know it's not a goal. You can see that it's not a goal. Quit being stupid, game. Okay, oh. Yeah, Jan Carlson, very unlucky not to score there. Okay, Anderson, get on your bike. Okay, Eriksson, my center midfielder that I have as a center back. Oh, that was deflected. I thought that was a miss. Okay, Patrick Janssen tries to get his head on it. See, oh, Bruyne loses it. Crap. Every time I try to get something done with Patrick Bruyne, he ends up losing the ball. Okay, can he shoot? Forces a good save out of Matt Ryan. Okay. Oh. Davis. Screw it. That's... Is that deflected? Yet another corner. This is my sixth corner. Okay, nice. Ooh. Okay, Vanaken. That's a goal. Sooner or later, I had to score from a corner. Janssen with a good header to begin with, and then Brighton got kind of sloppy with their defending. Okay, nice whip by Van der Beek. Oh, not a good pass. Probably should have passed it outward. Van der Beek, can you get a hat trick? Yes, you can. I wish I knew what your first name was, but Van der Beek gets his first hat trick for Leeds United. And Vandermeer has at least, I think, 3 assists in the game, so both of them are making a good contribution to this team. Of course, we know how good Frederick Anderson is. We know his first name begins with a C. I want to say his first name is Casper, but I'm not sure. But Vandermeer scores another goal. Oh, this is so weird. We go from a team that has Luka Jovic and Mario Götze, Florian Thauvin, Rafael Guerrero, to a bunch of youth academy prospects playing in this game. But you know what? I am loving this. That way I get to see who's good, who's not so good, who needs training, who needs to go out on loan, and all that good stuff. Oh, Van der Beek is hurt, so I'm going to have to sub him off, unfortunately. Let's see. I'll put Anderson where he needs to be. Put Florian Thauvin in there. Yeah, the hat-trick hero looks like he pulled a hammy. Vanaken passing it to Davis. Davis passing it to Anderson. Debise looks like he's okay, but I'm not going to risk it. Okay, I see Vandermeer. Vandermeer, can you get a hat-trick? Oh, how unlucky was that? And Jonathan David gets his goal. Vandermeer could have had a hat-trick alongside Van de Beek. Oh, what a shame. And speaking of Jonathan David, that'll be his last involvement with the game. I'm going to put Luka Jovic in there. And I think that's going to be my last sub of the game. I don't think I'm putting anybody else in there. Some standouts here in my youth academy. Okay. Vandermeer, I see you. Kind of want to see you score another goal. Vandermeer, can you... No, he can't out-dribble his guy. Crap. He's just too slow. Okay, Anderson. Okay, I kind of want to give it to Janssen. Pass it to Vandermeer, thank you. Yeah, he just cannot dribble past defenders. Okay, Vandermeer, can you get something here? Vandermeer, can you score? Yes, you can! And he gets his hat-trick. I tried so hard to get him his hat-trick after getting hard done in by the circumstances, but yeah, I was able to get... Okay, Luka Jovic, can you put the icing on your cake? No, you can't. Okay, Vanaken, easy win. Luka Jovic, can you get on the score sheet to sign off this Premier League season? Yes, you can. Now it's not nice that Brighton got to push him. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I just want to get the ball back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what their full names are. Van de Beek and Van de Beek. Davis passing it to Eriksson. Passing it to Vanaken. Passing it to Janssen. Of course, we know who Vanaken and Janssen are, but there we go. Even with a youth academy squad, mainly a youth academy squad, I still get the job done. Man, the future looks bright for Leeds United, especially if they play like this. Especially my young team. And it's no surprise... Oh, Casper Van de Beek is his name. He gets man of the match, and to be honest with you, he's my man of the match too. Let's see. 3 goals, 2 assists by Vandermeer. Van de Beek, 3 goals, 1 assist. Okay. Brian with an assist. Janssen with an assist. Anderson with a goal, 2 goals and 3 assists. Yeah, I'm very happy with how that went. Okay, you see all the scores there, which really doesn't matter. Let me get one last bit of training done here. And then I'm going to show you guys the Premier League table. As you can see there, Kamar Roof takes top scorer award, which no surprise there, but Leeds United ended up with 30 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses, and accumulating 93 points in the process, which is 12 ahead of Liverpool, who finished with 81 points. And Manchester United and Spurs are going to be playing Champions League. Manchester City isn't even going to be in Europe altogether. That's a big shock. And of course, like I said before, the 3 relegated teams are Bournemouth, Blackburn, and Cardiff, so we will not see them next season. Let's take a look at some of the other competitions. FA Cup was won by Liverpool. They beat Chelsea 2-1. Let's see. Where did Manchester United finish? Lincoln City made it to the quarterfinals. Fair play to them. West Ham beat Manchester United, so I would have played against West Ham had I beat them. And for those of you that may not already know, I ended up losing 2-1 against them in the FA Cup, third round. And of course the Carabao Cup, you guys already know I ended up beating Spurs on that one. Let's see, Champions League, do we know who won the Champions League? We know it's going to be against Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. That's going to be a good match. And Europa League, it's going to be Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. Wow. Arsenal losing their Europa League in real life to Chelsea. Let's see. Other leagues. I want to see who's going to end up joining us in the Premier League. Southampton and Fulham are coming straight back up with Aston Villa, Middlesbrough, Brentford, and QPR. Fair play to them. Round out the top 6. And who ended up getting relegated from the... Sunderland barely surviving with Peterborough, Sheffield United, and Hull City dropping down to League One. But, let's see... I get $27 million for winning the Premier League. That's awesome. Too bad that doesn't carry over to the next season, which I probably won't even see half of that. But, yeah, let's see what else. Let's look at transfer history. You can see I already signed the Bruce. You can see... Just scroll down to all the transfers that I made throughout the season. Pretty busy season for me in terms of transfers. And of course you see $28 million budget, 14,000 wage. Let's see what else I want to talk about. You know what? Did anybody grow? Doesn't look like anybody did. Oh, I do want to show stats. I almost forgot about that, but yeah, Kemar Roof ends up winning the Golden Boot, 10 goals ahead of second place Mario Götze. Roberto Firmino finishing in third. That's pretty interesting. Adama with 20 goals, Anderson with 19. Top assists, Adama. Wait a minute. Adama got 20 goals and 20 assists. What are the odds of that? But Jack Harrison got 15 assists. Kemar Roof with 13 assists. 36 goals and 13 assists. Pretty darn good. Frederick Anderson, again on top of the charts here. Unai Simon ends up getting the clean sheet award with 20 clean sheets, 2 ahead of De Gea, which is awesome to see. FA Cup, which I'm not going to show that off, but Simon leading the clean sheet things with that. Go to tying Firmino with most assists in the competition. And Jovic tying with Heung-Min Son with most goals in the tournament with 6. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And we'll show off more stats here because we're going to be rounding things off here with the squad reports. To end off the video, you can see Bailey Peacock Farrell, who ended up being my starting goalkeeper because of Unai Simon's injury, grew by 10 this season and went from a 68 to a 78, which is awesome to see. Timmy Chandler grew by 2. He's 30 years old, but I'm keeping him. He's just too important for my team. Jack O'Connell grew by 3, even though I didn't train him at all this season. Very good to see. Ake grew by 1. Moreno, he grew by 2. I didn't realize he was only 27 years old, so I'm going to keep him, my left back, for quite a while. Rabiot grew by 1. Guerrero already grew by 1, which is pretty nice. Gota grew by 1. He's feeling insecure. I don't know what that's about. But I got a few more seasons left with him. Adama grew by 3, and I didn't even give him any training. Of course, like I said before, 20 goals, 20 assists, and 21 appearances. That's pretty good. Luka Jovic, he's going to be, like I said before, my starting striker for the remainder of this career mode. He's already 83 rated at 22 years of age. I expect big things out of him. Florian Thauvin grew by 1 to an 85. I expect him to grow by another overall or 2. Frederick Anderson grew by 5. He's now out of 77. He's excellent form. Very happy. Very good to see. Vanaken at a 76 rated, which, even though he's a CDM, I'm going to have him as a center back probably. Tonali, he was at very unhappy. Now he's just unhappy. He grew by 3. I did not give him any training, so it's nice to see him grow naturally like that. Jack Harrison grew by 1. He's at a 75. 13 goals, 15 assists, and 20 appearances. That's pretty good. Calvin Phillips, unhappy. He grew by 1, though, like I said before, if I end up getting a good offer in for him, I will be selling him, even though I really, really want him to stay. It's just, that's just how it goes. De Bruce, I'm probably going to end up releasing him next season. I just brought him in for emergency. He's at a 72 rating. I don't see him growing anymore. Kamaru, 76 rating. He has not grown at all in the past 2 seasons. His excellent form, very happy morale. Anita dropped by 2. DeBoek, I have him transfer listed. He did not grow at all. Hans Eriksson was my center back. It says he's a center mid, but I have him as a center back. He probably will be a center back in the future. Grew by 1. Patrick Bruin had an interesting first game. He seemed to lose the ball a lot, though, which kind of concerns me. But hopefully I'll have him out on loan next season. That way he can gain some experience. Jan Coulson, very unlucky not to score a goal in that game. I feel so bad he did not score a goal in that game. He's grown by 2. He's at a 66 rating. Jaden Vandermeer, 3 goals, 2 assists. Excellent debut for him. 61 rating. Casper Vanderbies, 63 rated center attacking mid. 3 goals and assists in his debut. Showing great potential. Patrick Janssen grew by 3. His value is already at 10 million. That's pretty cool. Leif Davis, he's very happy, even though I've hardly played him. 64 rated, he grew by 3. Jonathan David, I have him transfer listed. I don't know if I might keep him, I might not. Just depends if I get any offers for him. Jack Clark grew by 3. Malik Williams grew by 3. Unai Simon grew by 1. He'll be 100% fit in 4 weeks, which will be at the start of next season. Alexander Zinchenko is only grown by 1, but I'm going to keep the guy because I still have faith in him. Marvelous Nakamba hasn't grown. Been a solid player for me. Oh, hey there, Simon. Karaba's grown by 3, but he's unhappy just because I haven't played him very much. Shaughnessy's staying at a 67. Barrios transfer listed. He did not grow at all. Sibicki at a 70 rated. Sacco, his contract will be expiring in 1 month. I don't care about renewing that. Same with Anita. I think he's only at 1 month left of his contract, so he's going to be gone. Bowie grew by 1. Barry Douglas already dropped by 2. I have him transfer list, so hopefully somebody picks him up next season. Hopefully somebody gets Samu Says too. He's already dropped by 2. He's very unhappy. Mangla has grown by 2. He's at a 78. Still undecided whether I want to keep him or not, because I do have young youth academy players like Vanaken, and I have Chobani that's out on loan that's very promising that I do want to give game time to, so he might be a guy that I'm looking in the transfer list. And you see Christoph Chobani grew by 4. He's at a 74, so believe you me, I'm going to have him in training, and he hopefully will be a beast for me. Tyler Roberts has grown by 3. He's at a higher overall than what Jonathan David is, and one of the reasons why I'm thinking about selling Jonathan David, because I'm going to end up replacing him with Tyler Roberts, who Tyler Roberts is a Leeds player in real life, which is good to see. Yosuke Itaguchi grew by 1. Isaiah Brown is at loan at Nottingham Forest. He grew by 1. He's at a 72. Tom Pierce grew by 2. Justin DeGraff has grown by 2 at his loan spell at QPR. J. Roy Grant grown by 1. Berglund grew by another one at Crew Alexander, so apparently he's getting some games for them. And that's pretty much it for the squad reports, and I can't think of anything else to say. Let me just look here real quick. yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all that I want to talk about here. So let me just fast forward to another thing of training. Karaba's happy with me, so that's awesome. Martin Wayman's contract accepted. I want to see what he's like before I sign off. France, absolutely no way. I'm not interested in any um, international jobs. See a couple people popping up on my screen. I know Natick was one of them. Peacock Phil is at a 79 now. Okay, let me look at my squad report real quick here. Well, first of all, let me... Youth player terminates contract. Visser, he wasn't one of my better ones, so... Anita and Sacco contracts are expiring. I have no intentions of renewing their contracts. Let me just look at the squad report real quick. See what this... See what this one guy looks like. Martin Waymans, 58 rated center forward, which I could always use for another center forward. See, he can only play as a center forward. 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Not great, but he can always grow, and he's another good player to have on my team, so... But yeah, I actually think I'm going to end things here. I think I've rambled on long enough. But yeah, that will be it for Season 2. A very successful season. I ended up winning the... not only the Premier League, but I ended up winning the Carabao Cup. I ended up getting 2 pieces of silverware alongside my preseason tournament, which gives me 3 pieces of silverware. You can see Bayern Munich winning the Champions League over Real Madrid, and yeah, I'm very excited to see what this team can do next year. Hopefully they can repeat as Prem champions. Hopefully I could get my hands on the FA Cup, because that will be a priority for me next season. Don't worry about that. I will be concentrating on the FA Cup. It'll be interesting to see what I do in the Champions League too. I'm looking forward to seeing what my group looks like in that competition, and seeing what all I can do. I don't anticipate going real far in that tournament, but we'll just see what happens. And yeah, I think I'm pretty much going to end things off here. Again, very successful season by Leeds United. Very happy they won the Premier League. And the future looks so bright, and I cannot wait to see what this team looks like in Season 3. So, but thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.